So I just actually got to the bins and I see these shoes, Y-3 Adidas, shot. Back of it's peeling, as you can see. Just bad, but they're my size, and I'm in the mood for a project. So let's have fun. Y-3 Adidas, $1.90. What's going on, guys? So John Hudson here with Travel and Thrift, and today I'm going with just a refurbished, very light refurbished video for these Y-3 shoes, the Y-3 Adidas to be exact. This is actually a very popular designer. I believe the name is pronounced Yohji Yamamoto. I could be saying that incorrectly, so forgive me if I am. But it's a very popular shoe. He does a lot of collaborations with Adidas. And as you can see, these shoes right here are in very worn condition. As you can see, it's a lot of fading right here, even some of the chipped paint in the back. And what I'm gonna do now is actually do like a quick, almost like a light refurbish project just to get them back to life. Now, one of the things that I've noticed about people when they're reselling, especially if you go to the bins, a lot of times the shoes are very damaged, and a lot of people pass them up just because they don't want to put the work in to refurbish them. But some brands, if you just take the time to do like a little light cleaning or a light scrubbing, you can easily make $50 to $100 by doing that. And you probably ask me, how do I know that? Because I've done it before, and this is a very expensive shoe. And I'm not guessing that I'll make, maybe $150, $100 to $200 on this refurb project, but I do think I can make a profit from an initial $1.90 investment. Or yeah, I think it was like $1.90. As you can see, it's a little damage here, so this is some of the stuff that won't be fixed. But remember that sometimes you have to think. A lot of times our buyers, they just need a nice, well-made shoe to work in. So say for instance they're running like a fashion show and they want to wear the Y-3 shoes, but they don't want to pay the $500 or $600 for the shoe. They can easily come to eBay and get a easily worn pair that's going to get worn because they're working in it. Or they may just like the shoe and they just want it regardless because they may know that they're going to wear jeans over it. So if the back's covered, all people are going to see is the front, and that's all they really care about. So for this refurbished project, all I'm going to use is this stuff right here. It's called a Kiwi Shine and Nourish Cream. You can find this on Amazon. You can find this. I actually bought this in my local grocery store in their shoe polish aisle. You can find this basically anywhere that they sell shoe cleaning stuff. It's just their basic black polish cream and stuff like that. So this is what I'm going to use on these black Y-3 Adidas. So this already comes with a sponge applicator. So as you can see right here, you don't have to buy any additional spongers and things like that. What I usually do is just lightly squeeze some of it out. So lightly squeeze it over the shoe and let it drip there, and then just simply rub it in. And just move my brush all around, making sure that I'm just constantly moving the brush, because the last thing you want, especially if you're using like a brown, for it to get soaked into one area. So as you can see, I'm just going all over the shoe with it, up the seam, up the seam of the shoe right here, on the side, even on this base part of it right here, just boom, 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 boom. And then we get to the back. So right here, I can tell it's starting to run out, so I'll just squeeze a little, get a little more on there, boom, and then start rubbing up the back. As we can see, it's starting to actually go back to its original black color. So we'll keep going here, sponge right here, boom, 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 all over the side and down the rim, and boom. Okay, kind of see the difference between this one. You saw they were before. Same procedure. Squeeze out right here, a little bit out here, get it right there, and just start rubbing it all in. Boom, up the seam, down, basically everywhere where there's black. The reason I love this stuff is because it's, like I said, it's just easy fix. When I'm listing this on eBay or wherever, I'll still call out and say, hey, shoes have signs of wear, scuff marks, stuff like that. Let people know that, like right here, these scuffs right here, I won't be able to fix that. I can kind of pull it to kind of flatten it a little, but there'll forever be scuffs there. But what I can do is use some of this cream to kind of like almost blend it out a little bit. So it's still scuffed, so I can't just deny it and say, oh yeah, it's not scuffed anymore, because it still is. But what I'm doing is basically fixing the shoe. And the truth is, a lot of times I know a lot of sellers, especially worry like, oh, what if the buyer, what happens? You know, some buyers will ask. I don't run from it. I think I look at it, my store, kind of like a thrift store. You know, it's what you see is what you get. Like if I fix it, I fixed it. So I mean, the process that I went through to fix it, I don't understand why the concern will be there. But you know, I have gotten those questions, and I don't lie. I tell the truth. You know, hey, yeah, it was. I did polish the shoes up. I did try to fix them, but I'll still take detailed pictures showing how the wear's on the sole right here and how it's a lot of scuffs there. But for the most part, most people don't care. They just like the brand. They want that stylish shoe. As long as it's not like really, really, really bad where it's noticeable, they don't mind. And that's one of the reasons why like I love actually going and getting shoes like this, because a lot of times people pass up these shoes. They'll look at them and say, oh, that's really bad. And the truth is, it's not bad. It just needs some time to get fixed or whatever. So here are the shoes. As you can see, that was probably like 3 minutes of work or less. And I have a very nice Y-3 Adidas. Of course, like I said, it still shows wear on the heel. So these are areas that I'll for sure call out when I list the item on eBay or wherever I choose to sell it at. But for the most part, this shoe is in good condition. And I can probably make at least, so I paid $1.90 for the shoes, a quick cleanup. I probably could at least start the auction at $19.99. I'm sure someone will pick these up for $20. Never guaranteed, but that's what I think. If you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Definitely follow me on Instagram. That's where the party's at these days. And if you like the shoe, just let me know that you just like the shoes in the comment. Thank you so much.